Hi guys, Nandish here. I wanted to talk to you about a concept called known as the growth rings. And basically, what happened was that some weeks ago, I was actually given a project. I was given a project which kind of rattled my comfort zone. And the reason why I say this is because I have been working without realizing that I actually got into a comfort zone, doing the things that I was always doing. But now it just became a routine. And I did not realize that I had reached a point in my life where I kind of felt that I was not growing, I was not moving. And this is what we call as stagnation. But today I really wanted to focus on this concept we call as the growth rings and to show you how it actually works and how it impacts us. Many of us, we go to work and we do the things that we're supposed to do. And along the way, you might have that we may have challenges, challenges facing our job, our work, and it feels like we are doing things or we are growing. But the truth is, we may be actually just doing day to day activities based on the same job type, the same activity, and there's nothing challenging. And it's very much like having a restaurant and you have a lot of people coming in one day, but just ordering the same food. And based on the number of people who enter your restaurant, you actually think, wow, today I grew, it was very challenging. Yes, in terms of number of people you have to serve, but you haven't really done anything extraordinary apart from just doing what you've always done. So this concept of growth rings works basically like this, that there's four circles. We have the stagnation, order, complexity, and chaos. And if you look at the screen here, we have the stagnation, order ring, the complexity ring, and the chaos ring. I'm going to try and explain this to you based on the example that I just gave on myself. That for some time now, I have been doing work, which I would start off with the second circle, the order. It has been an order processed in my mind that I come to work. These are the things that I do, I have to do. And it's order. There's order in my mind. I know exactly what I have to do and how I have to do it and with whom I have to do it with. So there's order. But when there's too much of order, you don't grow and it leads to stagnation because you're just doing things routinely until somebody comes and says to you, I want you to work on a new project. I want you to work on something new. And you might find that it's challenging because it shakes you, and you feel, no, I can't do this. And the first immediate response is, no, I cannot do this, because the mind has not seen this new complexity, this new idea, this new project. It doesn't see it. It just says, no, you can't do this because you're already currently working on a project. And the way the mind works is that anything that it's scared of or it fears, the first thing you'll look at is, fight or flight. And most responses would be, no, I don't think I can do this. And I don't think this is for me. I feel I'm a misfit, or I don't think I can handle this job, or I think you should give it to someone else, simply because you haven't got your head wrapped around it. So that second circle, order, if there's too much of order in your life, you get into a set of comfort zone, which leads to that first ring, which is known as stagnation. And many people do not realize they're in stagnation simply because it does not hurt. And our mind tells us that anything that does not hurt, it must be a good place to be in. But it's actually killing us, as we say, killing us very softly. So when we move from this order and stagnation, if you understood those two rings, we move to the top one, the fourth one, which is known as chaos. And chaos comes where we are moving upstream. It's like paddling, but you seem to be doing things which is creating more chaos in your life rather than order. Because when there's no order, it leads to chaos. And that's the direct opposite of order. And this happens when you have no um, proper timetable, you have no proper objectives, you have no proper, I would say, set of tasks or to-dos, which you get up in the morning and you just seemingly go with what you think is right. But there's a lot of chaos. It creates lots of stress. It creates a lot of anxiety. And I use the word, it's paddling upstream. You can do it for a while. You can put in all your energy, but the price you pay for that is burnout. And it takes its fair share of pressure on you. So you don't want too much of chaos either, right? But what you really need to come out of your comfort zone is complexity. Now, complexity does not mean you're doing something different. It is still in relation to what you love. It's still in relation to your passion. So let's say, for example, you love training and development, and all this time you have been focusing on, let's say, preparing timetables and preparing training programs in relation to what you're doing. And comes this new project saying that, would you be interested to, let's say, build a whole training plan for the country? And your mind cannot phantom that, but that's complexity. Complexity does not mean you take yourself completely out of your passion or what you love. Complexity means that you've taken yourself out of the comfort zone of what you're doing, working on much bigger projects, larger than life projects, where it is still in alignment to your passion. And if you can see that link, all right, I'm still a fit. I'm still a fit in what I do, but I just need to move on to other bigger projects where I can grow. And when we talk of complexity, what it means is that I don't have everything. I don't have all the answers. I don't know, but I know that this is something I feel I love, I enjoy, and maybe I'm willing to put my hand into it. And before you know it, day one, you'll start it, day two, day three, and before you know it, that project is completed and you have moved from a stagnation point of view to disrupting all that order in your mind, which has led you to a comfort zone, into a new ring of growth, a new ring of development, understanding. And that is what you really want to be. You want to be someone who is constantly evolving, constantly growing in alignment to your authentic life skills, to your authentic life passions, to what you love. And you keep growing in that direction, not stuck where you are. So I'm hoping this little video made sense to you, to give you a much better idea of what we call as growth rings, moving from order to complexity. So I really hope this video helped, and if it did, please do share it. Have a wonderful day. Thanks very much. Cheers.